Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Long Bon Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where we from? Hey, today I want to talk to you about first-time travelers to the Philippines. Walk through in the Philippines. First-time travelers to the Philippines. Walk through advice in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy. It's a joy to come back to you. And today, my friend, I'm going to say for those of you here first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh new Philippine videos, motivation videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about Philippines, you're saying this is a country where people come all the time, man. Yeah, man. Every day, every hour, every minute, people come to the Philippines. And they come for their various reasons, but a lot of them come to get hooked up with the coveted Filipina. Yeah, a lot of other reasons as well. Exploring, adventure, just mingling and mixing and having a new scenery, new sights and sounds. And but today we're going to focus in on people traveling to the Philippines. Get on the airplane, you got to go travel. And a lot of people travel for the first time. They're like to the Philippines, like, what am I supposed to do? I've never been out of the country. I've never been out of my state. I've never been on a plane. Bobby D, can you help me, please? What am I supposed to do, Bobby D? Help me. Calm down. Well, I got you, man. I got you. This is the second part of the series that we started yesterday. I told you I'd finish it up. Uh, I got a little hung up on some stuff. I had to reschedule this session. It was crazy, but we got you, man. We got you. Okay, don't worry, man. I got you. All right, now understand this. There's a lot of things I can tell you, man, and I don't have a whole lot of time to tell you everything I can tell you, man. I need more time, but I'm gonna cut this off because I know you guys want to move on to something else. It's okay. And at the end of the session, I'll also do a poll. I'm going to do a poll on the community tab of YouTube. Okay, y'all know where the community tab is. Go to YouTube, click on the community tab. I'm going to do a question. We'll say, do you want to continue the series, or are you satisfied where it's at? Okay, because there's much more I can tell you other than it's two parts. I mean, but I'm gonna cut it off here. Okay, if I get a lot of people saying, "Yeah, Bobby D, we need more than that, man. I need to know all the details of how when I get to," because this I'm just covering from the part you're in the airport. You got your ticket in the airport and you're going to the airport, getting on a plane, and you're getting going in the air. That's it. There's a whole nother story behind that, man. When you get in the air, what do you do on that plane? How do you mix? How do you mingle? And stuff to look out for. And then the second part of that, too, when you arrive to your destination. Okay, Bobby, I just got out of the plane. They say I'm in the Philippines. Oh, what's the first step? Okay, that part. I don't have time for that. I got to give you what I have time for. So if you want to see all of that, the whole full spectrum, 360. Okay. Let me know when I run that poll in the community tab. Okay. If I get a lot of yeses, if I get about 10, 15 yeses, I want to see more, I'll probably do another segment. If I don't get a lot of yeses, we're gonna move on. Okay. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Okay. Y'all with me? GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Lucy out there taking a shower. Yeah, all right. She'll be down. Hopefully we should get through. All right. So I want to do a really quick recap because I don't like to just start, when I left off. I need to start, I need to summarize, okay? Because it's always good. Any good teacher, any good instructor will always summarize if he left off and didn't complete a particular section, okay? So I'm gonna summarize really quick, and you just bear with me. Now I know some of you guys are like, man, you ain't got to, I remember all that, Bobby D. You ain't got to do. Yeah, but what about the guys just coming in? They fresh off the street, just tune on a channel. Okay, what's he talking about? I don't remember he saying that. What? They're confused. So I want to alleviate that confusion. Also, for those of you there for the first time, and you was tuned in, you say, okay, you think you just supposed to be looking at airplane stuff, what kind of airplane this? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about newbies, people first time traveling to the Philippines, what to expect, what to look out for, and how to act, how to behave, all kind of stuff like that. So if you don't want to hear about that, man, please keep moving. Keep moving. Okay? Keep it moving. Keep it stepping. Because I don't want you to rate me bad because you thought I was going to talk about something else. Okay? I'm telling you straight up front what I'm going to talk about. So if you're not happy with what I'm going to talk about, please move on. If you are happy, I want you to stay and we're going to be relaxed. I want you to get this information. Okay? A lot of information. I'm telling you, man. and I'm giving it to you where you can remember it. I'm giving it to you in a somewhat entertaining fashion as much as I can, and I'm giving it to you where it can stick to you, okay? And if you don't remember this stuff, when you get ready for your flight, pull the broadcast back up and say, a couple of days before you get ready to go, okay, Bobby D said this. Write it down. Get your piece of paper. Get your piece of paper. Get your cell phone, smartphone. Put it in your notes on your smartphone. Okay, I got to do this. I remember this. Remember that. And you'll be ready, man. Because I told you before, knowledge is what? Power. Yeah, knowledge is power, man. Yeah, and knowledge what? Prepares you. Okay? When you have a knowledge and understanding of the process, everything in life is a what? Process. Everything in life involves what? Procedures and processes. Okay? So I'm giving you the standard operating processes and procedures for an individual that's traveling from maybe a foreign country, from the USA. And we're basing our study on the foreign country of the USA. Traveling from the USA to the Philippines. And this could go for other places. Well, if you're in France, Great Britain, whatever, everything's going to be very, very, very similar. Okay? So I want us to start off on the same page. Everybody have a fresh understanding of what we're talking about. I'm going to give you a quick summary of what we did yesterday, and then we're going to talk about things for today. All right, you with me, GP? GP, go get your beverage, man. Go. I'll wait on you. Go get your little drink. Get some. I want you to be relaxed, man. So you receive this information. If you're all tensed up, you're not gonna receive nothing. Okay? Open up your mind. Relax your mind. Get your cup of water. Get you a favorite beverage. You got a Coke. You got a Sprite. You got a 40. Whatever you got, man. Go get the stuff, man. I'll wait on it. Get you 30 seconds. Go get your stuff. Get down there and sit down and drink. Get you something. Get yourself relaxed. Get your favorite position. Get your favorite chair. Okay. Get your favorite chair. Go get you ready to eat. Get something to eat. Go get something to eat. Okay. Get your snack. Get some chips. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. I want you to relax. Okay. You got a lot of information. Sometimes people get information overload, and I don't want you feeling like this. I want you to relax. Okay. So yesterday we looked at. We started out. We looked at the first part of our series. Oh, I got that thumbnail out of there. Anyway, I'm going to show you the thumbnail for today's series. Then I'm going to summarize what we talked about yesterday. The thumbnail for today's series is as follows. First Timers Travel Part 2. That's what we're going to look at, Part 2. But in a few seconds, I'm going to review what we talked about in what? Part 1, okay? So people that are new, just tuning in, won't feel left behind. And my goal is to leave no one behind. When Army man, your brother get hurt, you got to pick him up on your back, and you won't leave him behind and get captured and killed. If you both get killed, it's all right. But you don't be a coward and leave him behind. I'm not leaving nobody behind. I'm taking you all with me. We go on this thing together, man. We brothers. We walking in the minefield of life together. Okay? Nobody's feeling left behind on this show because I'm with you, man. And we are together. Okay? Listen to me now. All right, watch this. I talked to you about the introduction of the show, talking about practical tips for traveling to the Philippines. Okay. Then we looked at e-tickets, passports, and today I'm gonna show you. I talked about e-tickets and passport yesterday. I didn't show it to you. I want you to see it. So I got some samples for you today. Okay. Make sure that you understand what an e-ticket is, what it looks like, what passport. I don't have a sample of passport. You guys got your passport, but I'm gonna show you the e-ticket. I'm gonna show you your boarding pass. Okay. Because some of you guys never been overseas, and some of you guys don't know. Some of you guys never flew. Okay, I'm serious. Bobby, I've been on. I don't care. You sit up there and tell a lie you want. You ain't been on no plane. Some of you ain't been on no plane. I'm telling you, man. I know, man. That's why I did it like this, because I know some of you so embarrassed. You want to say, Bobby D, I've never been on a plane, man, and I'm scared. I know you are. It's okay. It's okay, man. I got you, okay? Don't you feel left out. Don't you feel embarrassed. Don't you feel like somebody picking on you. Nah, I'm trying to help you, man. I know you. I know me. And I know me and I know you, because I'm you and you are me. We are the same. We men. Men don't like to feel embarrassed. Men want to feel the control all the time. But I understand sometimes we just lose it and we don't have it. But we always acting like we know it all. I know, I got it. And we don't have it. Sometimes we like shaking in our boots on the inside because we don't have it. Okay? I understand. I got you, brother. I know who you are. Okay? Feel me, man. You feel me? Because I feel you. Okay? So We're gonna keep everybody up to date on what we're doing. So yesterday we talked about passports, we talked about e-tickets, we talked about passports, we talked about boarding passes, and we looked at delivery time, about your passports, because some of you don't have a passport. That's the first step, man. If you weren't here yesterday, I told you the first step. You talk all that trash all you want, all that yin yang. Well, I'm going to get my own, man. You ain't have a passport, man. And I'm not trying to put you down. I'm trying to lift you up because I'm trying to inform you that the first step is what? Passport. Don't feel embarrassed that you don't have a passport. It's okay. But start trying to get one. I told you yesterday it costs $145. That's all, man. Save your money up. You don't have $145. Okay. You can save it up. Go down to the post office. There's a form called DS11. I think it's DS11 or DS13. You fill that form up, give it to the postmaster. You have to bring your birth certificate with you, proof of who you are. They take that birth certificate and they send it out. Okay, get your passport. Then we talked about what else? We talked about what to wear. I told you how to wear it. Be comfortable, relax. See that guy right there? He's got on a t-shirt, got a hat, got a sunshade, and he probably got some jeans on or some slacks or some short sleeve shirt, pants under it. But he's relaxed. He's comfortable. You see him. He's not tensed up. Be relaxed. And then we show you this other guy. He's even more relaxed. He got a little sweater on in case he get cool at night. He got his slacks on, his t-shirt. He's styling and profiling. And you can wear a hat if you like to wear hats. And I told you what to pack and everything. And that's, go over that broadcast if you really want to get the details. But I'm just scanning, give you a quick summary of yesterday. Then we talked about how to pack. Okay, told you to roll it, don't fold it. Okay, roll it. Don't I like that? Roll it, don't fold it. High roller, just roll it, don't fold it. Y'all, excuse me, y'all. I just got the little groove going on. Sorry for that. Yeah, man. Y'all know how I do, man. Okay, roll it, don't fold it. Make a packaging list so you don't forget what to pack. Know your airline's baggage policy. I gave you a link yesterday. It's in the description of yesterday's broadcast. Click on that link. You're gonna know the policy on of every airline, what you can bring, the size, dimensions, all of that, man. That's a good link. Go if you haven't click that link, go click on that link. It's gonna show you everything you need. Okay. So those are details on that, how to pack. All right, what else? Like luggage. I talked to you about the type of luggage. We gave you the suggestion. This is everything. Keep in mind, guys. Everything I tell you, only suggest. This is not the Bible on traveling to the Philippines. No, this is suggested information. You can use it or you can lose it. You can adjust it to your particular specification. You don't like that kind of luggage I said? Get what you like, man. But just make sure it's sturdy, it's affordable, and that you're comfortable with it, okay? But I gave you suggested. These are suggestions, guidelines, okay? All right. Now, you want the kind that's got the rollers on it, the wheels that can roll every kind of which way, and you want the retractable handle. You want something that's sturdy, effortless handling, organized compartments on the inside, 9 to 10 pounds, lightweight, easy to carry. This type of luggage, guys, you can take in the airplane with you in the luggage storage area as a carry-on, or you can check it in, okay? This is what you want. You want options when you travel. You don't want to be locked into one way of doing stuff. You can take that with you wherever you go, or you can check it in, whatever you feel like. But make sure you lock it up and you have a key to lock it, and that is sturdy and nobody can just go and take stuff out, okay? Pack it right. Those are things I told you yesterday. It was a good show yesterday. We covered a lot of stuff, man. We're going to do some stuff today, too. We covered a lot of stuff yesterday, a lot. And then I showed you this chart right here about the cost of the passport fees, okay? And then also at the bottom, you see right there, guys, you can they have the new cards now, okay? They got the passport card, adult 65, kids 50. And then if you want a duplicate passport, it is 110. So if you don't have to get the regular I got the regular passport when I renewed mine about 2 years ago now, right here in the Philippines, and I got the regular passport. At the time I renewed it, they didn't have the card, or if they had it, they didn't offer it to me. I would have got a card. I like small, stuff like I don't like the big. Well, I'll take it because I'm used to the passport, but I would have preferred the card at the time, but they didn't have it. When I renew mine the next time, I'll see about trying to get the little, credit card type card, passport card versus the passport paper book that I have now. It's going to be much more convenient, that's for sure. All right, so everybody good? You got your drink now? You got your little snack? You ready? You ready? Come on, man, I can't hear you. I say, are you ready? Can't hear you. Okay, I heard that. Yeah, all right. You ready? All right, everybody ready? We're going to ride the train after we do this. But first, I got to show you some stuff for today. All right, so everything I talk about today, there's no sequence. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything's not in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, not like that. Because I wanted to do it differently so that everything I talk about is distinct, separate units. So you can get this chunk, you understand that chunk, you go to a different chunk, they're small chunks, so that you can understand each one of them. And you don't have to be connected to each other for you to understand it. That's called being simplicity and being simple. So you break things. Whenever you have a task, listen to me. Whenever you have a task or something to do in life, break it what? Down. Break it down in small chunks, bits of information. That way you can grasp it better and you can get a hold of it better before you go on to something else. Okay? Small chunks of very vital information. It sticks with you better. Now, one thing I'm lacking a little bit today is the visuals. Because I understand I'm a teacher, and I'm also a learner. I know that people learn better by seeing, okay, by sight and in sound. I don't have a lot of visuals for you, but I do have the information for you. Didn't get a chance to get all the visuals I wanted, but I do have some of the passport stuff and the passport e-ticket stuff I told you I would give you a sample of. Okay, so follow me, be with me. I'm here for you, man. I'm give you what you need. I know a lot of you out there want this information. This is vital, and because the way I'm breaking it down to you, you're not going to see a lot of guys do this. Okay, they're not going to take the time I'm taking to break it down to you in small chunks. Because I'm giving you stuff. Somebody might tell you the same thing, but they ain't going to tell you the details. They're not going to. They'll run over it, and then you be left like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. What I'm supposed to do. I don't want you to leave. I'm not going to leave you like that. But I get through with this, you'll be like, okay, I got this, man. Bobby D broke it down. Simple. 1, 2, 3. Step, step, chip, 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 bang. I'm done. I got this. And if you still have a little trouble, it's okay. Just email me and I'll straighten you out. All right, so I want to show you, first of all, show you the thumbnail. Okay. First time is part 2. I got a different guy this time. I said, guy there, he's happy, man. He's happy. He got a big smile on his face. You know why he's happy? Because he already went through all that stuff we just talked about. He know what the e-ticket is. He know what the boarding pass is. He know how to get his passport. He went through all of that. He's happy now. The first guy, remember the other guy? I can't pull him up. But you remember the other guy? He had the head cocked to the side like that. Because he's like, man, I don't know what I'm getting into. But now he knows. You guys know. I got him straight. So the other guy, he went through the same thing. Now he's straight. He's smiling. He said, I'm on the plane now, Bobby. Thank you, man. He's thanking me with a smile. Okay. So let me show you now. So, okay. After you buy your e-ticket, pick it up right there. Okay. After you buy your e-ticket, what I'm supposed to do, Bobby? I got the e-ticket. I purchased online. What I'm supposed to do out there, Bobby? Okay. Your e-ticket, you hold your e-ticket till it's time for you to go to your flight. Get on the plane. Go to the airport. You hold that. Okay. And then when you get to the airport, they're going to ask you you're going to need that e-ticket reservation number or e-ticket number so you can check in. Okay. That's why you get your e-ticket. Without that e-ticket, you in trouble, buddy. So you better hold on to that for dear life. Now, the e-ticket is normally sent to you in email format. Okay. It's like an itinerary. An itinerary is just a list of the things, your countries you're going to and the things you're going to do. That's what your itinerary is. E-ticket shows you the airlines, information about you, a passenger, your seat number, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? So that's what you e-ticket. You're going to hold on to that e-ticket. Okay, so in most cases, you can now check in online a few days to a few hours before departure. You can check in with your e-ticket online. You can do it at the airport itself, at the kiosk. There's 3 ways to check in. We'll talk about that later. Okay, I'm trying to get the highlights of this. I don't want to read all this stuff. And in case you do need to be at the airport in advance. Okay, when you get ready to go, if you fly international, you want to try to get there about at least 3 hours in advance. Okay, and the reason why, guys, You got to go through some stuff. You think you're just gonna get there and get on the plane now? Nah, buddy. You got to go through. You got to go to check in. That means check yourself in. You got to have your check your e-ticket, check yourself in, and then you have to receive what's called a boarding pass to board the plane. Then you have to check your baggage and check your baggage if you're checking in baggage. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff, and then you're not the only one going on the plane. Sometimes it's like 100 and some people, and you got to get everybody got to get checked in, so you have to get there early. Okay, especially if you're traveling international, because you wind up missing your flight. You just get there on the time you say the flight for to take off. You won't make it. Get there. Give yourself at least, if you're traveling international, they normally say at least 3 hours. At least these guys normally do 3.5, 4 hours. We get there, we set up, we get our boarding pass, we sit there and relax. We get ourselves relaxed. We go get something to eat, drink, whatever in the lounge area. We relax. Till it's time for us to go to the boarding areas, go through security, check in, and then we on our way. Okay. So get there with that in mind. You need to be early. Okay. Don't be at last minute. And a lot of you guys are late. I like to try to be on time most of the time as much as I can. A lot of you guys, you like to be late, but you can. That's a habit. Lateness or earliness or on time, all are what? Habits. Okay. And so I'm not trying to make you change your habits, nothing. I'm just trying to inform you that if you're late, you might miss your flight. And sometimes you can't reschedule, you can't rebook. You just lost your money. Okay. So I'm telling you, be there early. Don't play no games. Okay. When the time comes to money, you don't pay your money. Don't play no games. Okay. All right, let me see what else this is. Y'all go through this when you get a chance, but this is basically what it's telling you what the things you need to do after you get your e-ticket. Okay. All right, and it's also telling you alternative ways to check in. You can check in online. You can check in when you get there. You can check your bags in online. Then just take your bags to the counter for them to weigh and everything. Or you can check into the kiosk. Now, guys, for those of you the first time, if you get confused, because there's a lot of information and there's a lot of things. When you get to the airport, man, it's like everybody's buzzing around you, and you're like, you're getting a little confused sometimes. If you've never been through the process, the first time, you're a little confused, like, oh man, it's a lot of people here. Where am I supposed to go? And you got to read. You got to focus. You have to read. You're going to look for your airline. You're going to look for the boarding, your airline, your air carrier, and then you're going to look for the check-in area. Okay, if you haven't checked, you can go to the counter. Everybody's there to help you, not to hurt you. Say, ma'am, I need some assistance. This is my first time traveling international. Can you please help me? Just find an airline attendant. They will help you. A customer service area. They'll be so happy to help you. Oh gosh, thank you. It's so glad to have you. That's how they are, professional people, and they're here to help you. They're not to hurt. And don't feel bad that you got to ask. It's okay, man. That's why they're there, because they know some people have to ask, and it's okay. Don't feel bad about that. You better. My mom said, you better. If you don't, my mama told me a long time. She said, Bobby D, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, she said, ask somebody. This is okay, man. That's why they're there. They get paid to answer your questions. Okay, don't get crazy now. All right, so I'll show you this quick diagram. This is a breakdown of the whole process, man. It's 4 steps, easy peasy, but there's stuff in between there. But this is a general diagram of the process. Okay, and I told you everything's process and what? Procedures. Okay, number 1, you're gonna buy your ticket. You buy your ticket, receive your ticket. Okay, you buy it online, or you go down to the airline, buy it, whatever. You get a paper ticket, you go to the airline. But you buy your ticket online, you're gonna get the e-ticket. Okay, they're gonna email you that ticket. All right, are we good? We good? Go to the next step. You ready to go? You ready to go to the next step? Next, we're going to go to number 2. You ready? Or I'm wasting my time. Which one is it? You ready? I can't hear you. GP, are you ready? All right, I know you are. Let's go. Number 2, after you got your ticket, you receive your ticket, you're going to go to the airport when it's time for you to fly, okay? And I'm mentioning to you, go about 3 hours ahead, you're flying international, okay? Get your bags together, get everything ready, and then get yourself down to the airport in time, okay? Number 3, once you go to the airport, you're going to have make sure you have your boarding pass before you go to the airport. Then you go number 3, you're going to take your boarding pass, excuse me, your e-ticket rather. Once you get your e-ticket on number 2, once you get your e-ticket and check in on number 2, they will give you a boarding pass. Once you have your boarding pass, you go to step 3. Step 3, take your boarding pass and you're going to go to your gate. Okay, see what's it past the gate? You're going to go to your gate. And the gate is the gate where you, hold on, I clicked on the wrong one. The gate is the gate where you your plane is going to take off at. Every plane has a gate, okay, and a zone. On your ticket, you'll see zone and you'll probably see gate number. You're going to see the gate number. You may or may not see zone, but the gate is where you're looking for. Gate 1, gate 2, gate whatever. It could be zone A, B, whatever. You're going to look for that. And then you're going to make yourself available. Go to that. You're going to walk in the airport till you get to that zone. If you have trouble finding, say, ma'am, I need to find gate 2, zone B. Can you help me, please? And they'll help you. Then number 4 in the middle there, you get on. You're going to go to this to the line. Usually there's a lounge for you to sit and wait because you're going to wait for your time to take off. And before you get to the airplane, you got to go to security. That's left out there too. Okay, but this is just a general diagram. Then you give you your boarding pass is going to be given to you. Given to the person at the beginning of the plane. Your flight attendants there. They take your boarding pass and they cut it in half. You get part of it as a receipt. They take the other half, put it in their record. Then you get on board and you're going to go. Number 4, you're done. Okay, it's not that complex, guys. When you break it down into small chunks, it's not that complex. Okay, all right. After that, this is just I told you I'd show you e-ticket representation. This is an e-ticket representation. You'll send this. They'll probably send it to you through email. Some of it do it via text messages, but it's more prevalent through email. You see right there, the most important thing you need on this e-ticket is your reference number or ticket number. See, I got it circled there. That's the most important thing. The e-ticket's going to have your reference number. It's going to have your flight details, when you take off, when you arrive, when you depart, all that stuff. And it may have some information about your payment, how you paid it. Your credit card stuff will not be reviewed. They'll block that stuff up. But those are the main things. That's a good representation of how your e-ticket, when you get an email to you, will look. Now, the question you get, well, Bobby D, do I have to print that out and take it with me? No, you don't really have to. All you have to have is that e-ticket number. And you can also take your smartphone, take a picture of that e-ticket. And when you go to check in, they say, sir, what's your e-ticket? Open it up on your smartphone right here. That way you know you won't forget. It's in your phone. You know you take your phone everywhere, right? If you don't, you should. All right, so you could do that too, okay? It makes every flying is much more convenient. Back in the day, you had to have your ticket and everything. You left your ticket home, yeah, you was out of luck, but nowadays, everything's electronic. Yeah, everything's electronic. All right, email, all that stuff. All right, so I showed you about the e-ticket. Now here's the boarding pass, okay? This is a sample boarding pass. You can see you got your flight number, you have your gate number, gate 11, and you have your seat number, seat 32C. Then at the bottom there, you see e-ticket numbers 126, okay? Now, I told you that they'll take that boarding pass when you get ready to get into the plane. They'll go to the attendant. She'll take that boarding pass. She'll cut it in half. You get half of that ticket to keep as your receipt, and she get half to put in her record. She takes the right half, and you take the left half. Okay. Also, one thing, suggestion for you guys: if you look at this ticket, hold on, it gives a seat. Does it give a seat number? Yes. See, if you look on the right hand side at the bottom, there says gate 11, seat 32C, and also in the middle, I circled it as well. I would recommend that if you guys are going on a long flight and you like me, you got to go TT. Get your aisle seat, man. Please get your aisle seat because it's gonna be easy to get in and out. Go down to the CR, to the toilet. Okay, get your aisle seat. Request an aisle seat. Now, when you request your seat, you request your seat when you get your ticket. When you purchase your ticket online, so man, I need an aisle seat. Some of them can do it for you right then. Some of them say, sir, I'm sorry, we can't do that right now. When you get to the airport, you can request, whichever one you want. But when you get this, look, I got to have me an aisle seat. I get up too much. I got to have me an aisle seat, man, please. And they'll help you if they can. Every time I've asked, they've done it. And a lot of times, the airlines that I've flown with, I normally request that when I buy my ticket online. It's, look, I call them, look, man. Or I'll type it in online, I'll see requested. And that's how I get my aisle seat. There's only a few times I've flown where I did not get an aisle seat. But you want to get an aisle seat. The reason why is because normally you're going to have 3 people in a row on a seat. Usually it's 3. Sometimes it's 2, but it's 3. And sometimes it's 4. If it's a big plane, if it's a jumbo jet, it's 4 people in a row. And if you want to side where the window is, this is the window side right here. If you're on the window side, you got to walk past 3 people to get to the aisle to go to the restaurant. Then you got to come back, walk across those 3 people again. It's very annoying, man. So if you're on the aisle, you're like, okay, go to the restroom, come back. But the only problem with it, when you get the aisle seat, those 3 people got to walk over you. But I prefer them walking over me than me having to walk over because those seats are tight. I mean, the space is very limited, and you got to be bumping across people's knees like, oh, excuse me, man, excuse me. You don't want all that. Get your aisle seat, okay? I'm telling you, man, from experience. You can maybe first time, if it's first time fly, you want to get the window seat to see like that. Maybe you can do that if you want to do that on the first trip. But in the future, if you have to go to the restrooms, and even if you don't, you can go wash up, whatever. Get your aisle seat. It's more convenient to get in and out, especially when it comes time to get off the plane. You could be the first one to get your luggage. If you on the window side, you gotta wait till everybody get their luggage. You're like, man, won't you please hurry up? I'm telling you, man, these are things you know about, and people are not going to tell you the things I'm telling you. These are inside stuff that you need to know. So people say, okay, Bobby, he said, I'll see. I need I'll see, man. Get your I'll see, okay? People, some people just want to make you want to just reach out and say, man, can you hurry up, get your stuff? Because they take forever. And I got tired. I said, let me get me I'll see. I'm the first one to get out. I get my stuff. They got to wait on me. I don't have to wait on them. I got my stuff. Then you got to wait till everybody move out, and you got your stuff. Then after everybody move out, then they get their stuff. So get you an aisle seat. There's multiple reasons why you should. Okay. All right. So we talked about this, the boarding pass. Now you got an understanding of it. Now this is for newbies. Now, if you guys already OGs out there know all this, go on about. You don't need to be hearing all this all over again unless you just want to. But go on about your business. I don't want to waste your time. All right. So more of what's next after you buy your ticket. Okay. Generally, the passenger with an electronic ticket will only need a boarding pass. If a passenger has a paper airline ticket, that ticket for flight, you'll need that ticket coupon may be required to be attached to the boarding pass. Okay, so if you get a paper ticket for a flight ticket, you don't see a lot of paper tickets no longer, guys. Mostly everything's electronic, but there's still some around. You got a paper ticket, you'll still need to attach that paper ticket to your boarding pass in order for you to board the aircraft. Barring few exemptions, such as this airline called Stringer and Impal, hard copy of the ticket is mandatory. Okay, you can show your e-ticket on your mobile, and I told you about that before. Copy it on your mobile and show it to them that way. That way you won't lose it, because you'd be surprised sometimes you lose a ticket. You use a particular number or something, and you ready, and you supposed to need, when you need it at the particular time, it's not there. You like, because you get confused, guys. You get nervous. I'm telling you, when you get ready to go overseas the first time, I was like, I lost my ticket. I lost my e-ticket. I had to go back. Tell you this story. I had to go back. Thank goodness I got there like 4 hours ahead of time. I actually had to take a taxi because someone dropped me off. I had to take a taxi back down to my house and get my ticket. I didn't know the number I didn't clock it. I left my e-ticket. The number, I needed a number. I had to go back and get it. I came, thank goodness, I still had enough time to catch my flight. Don't be like Bobby D, okay? The first time. Don't be like me, okay? Be better than me, man. That's why we're doing this thing. You can be better than me. You don't want to make the mistakes I did. Learn from my mistakes. Don't burn like I did learn, okay? All right. This is important. Now look at the red note. It says, when you purchase your ticket, make sure the name you use matches exactly, guys. You hear me? Exactly. If your name is John Doe, make sure it's John Doe. Okay? J-O, make sure they smell it. Did I say smell? Make sure they smell it right and spell it right. Okay? If your name is John Doe, capital Jon, capital John, space D-O, capital D-O-E, make sure it's exactly that way. Okay? And then make sure that your name, how it's on your ticket, your name, how it's on your passport, matches to the T. My name is B-O-B-B-I-E. I can't tell you how many times they got me B-O-B-B-Y. And my passport's B-O-B-B-I-E. And I had to catch that stuff. I cannot tell you the number of times I've had to catch that mistake. And if one time I got up there trying to get on and they had my name wrong. And man, I had to plead and beg the man to let me on. I said, man, I showed him all kinds. I said, please. Normally they will make you go back and change it, but I begged the man so much to let me go. But I'm telling you, man, sometimes they don't do that. make sure your name on your passport and your name on your ticket matches to the letter. When you buy your passport, when you buy your ticket online, wherever you buy it from, that's the first thing you check. You check to make sure your name is correctly spelled, or you're gonna pay the price for it. Their error when you try to go to the board that plane. So, sir, your name's spelled Bobby, and you give me something with your passport of Bobbie. There's a problem, sir. I said, problem? You'd be like, I will. I'm like, problem? What you talking about? That's the same man. That's me. You know it, but they don't. Okay. They're very particular about that, guys. I highlighted that in red. Okay, let me finish this up. Make sure it's exactly the way it's spelled on your passport. If the online service or agency that you use has a name spelling error, you may not be allowed to board that plane. Okay, make sure you bring along the credit card or debit card you use to book that flight online, and another government valid ID such as your driver's license. Sometimes they require another ID. Make sure you got your license with you, driver's license, or some government pictured ID as well. As airport processing times vary, you should arrive at the airport 3 hours before your flight for international travel. Most airlines also require passengers to be at the boarding gate approximately 30 minutes before departure. Okay. So not only are you going to get to the airline 3 hours before your flight's supposed to take off, scheduled takeoff time, you're going to get to the boarding area. The boarding area is right where we get ready to get onto the plane, 30 minutes before that plane takes off. Okay. So time is of the utmost importance when you're traveling internationally and domestically, but more importantly, international. Okay. All right. So once you get to the airport, you check yourself in. Okay. Once you get to the airport, you check yourself in. When I say check yourself in, you go to do your e-ticket check-in. Most of the time, you're gonna have e-ticket. You're gonna check in. E-ticket can be checked in at the kiosk. There's a little computer stand. It's called a kiosk. You take your e-ticket and scan if the instructions direction will be there. Also, there'll be a human being in that area for help if you need help with the kiosk. You take your e-ticket, that barcode, and you push it in the kiosk. It scans your information. It knows who you are, where you're going, your flight number, all seat number, all that stuff. If you have assigned seat number. One other thing I need to let you know, guys, if you have a record, if you're a criminal, did I say criminal? Yeah, criminal. You know who you are. No, I'm just being funny. But if you have a criminal record, okay? If you have a criminal record, when you scan all that stuff and all that stuff gonna pull that up. Okay. Now, the reason why Interpol, Interpol, International Police, they need to know where the criminals are. So if you come up on Interpol, they're gonna stop you. They're gonna refer you to the police. Okay, all that stuff. Even if you have a criminal record with no outstanding warrants and all that kind of stuff, you all right. Okay, but if you got an outstanding warrant, you're trying to leave the country, sir. I'm sorry, sir. We can't process you because you came up on our screen and we have to contact Interpol. Now they ain't gonna see all that. They're gonna do all that behind the scenes. The next thing you know, you're going to your flight. Two-man perpetuates. Come here, sir. What's wrong with you? It's gonna be one of them deals. But all that stuff, they have a lot of information pull up on you when you go put your stuff in. Where was I? I already did that. Okay, no, did I do that? Did I check about the luggage? Hold on. Let me see what. Okay, I was right here. All right, so yeah, you're gonna put up. They're gonna pull up a lot of stuff on you when you check in. So if you're running from the pow, you're gonna be in trouble trying to go out the country. Okay, get that straightened out first. Okay, or you go out the country. Okay, you're gonna check your luggage in. Okay, if you selected to travel with a checked bag, you have to go to the counter and check it in. Okay, your bag will be tagged with a sticker to identify it as your bag with a sticker and a number on it that only identifies your particular bag. Okay, and you have to go to the airport security screening. They check all your bags, make sure I told you what to pack and what not to pack. You can't pack any dangerous stuff, no guns, drugs, all that. Y'all know that stuff. Be careful what you pack, how you pack your clothes. We already talked about that last time. What else? No. Be sure to read your airline's baggage policy. That's why, okay, that's important right there. Let me pause right here. Every airline has a baggage policy. They'll tell you what the load is, what the limit, how many bags you can take with you. Are the bags going to be charged? Each bag is going to be charged or not charged. The link I gave you yesterday in the description of the previous broadcast is where you should go. Or you can go to your airline site, website itself. It will tell you if your first bag is free to check in, a second bag usually charge like sometimes 35, 45, 50, whatever. But it's going to charge, and then they'll tell you the weight limit that your bag can have. And I told you about the story about I was overweight. I had two big old huge bags, man, and I was overweight. My bag over the weight limit, so I had to throw stuff away. I didn't like that either. Stuff I paid good money for, man. I had to either that or pay the fine. The fine is hefty. I didn't want to pay no extra money. Because if I pay extra money, I'd be taking the money from my trip money and pay extra money for stuff. I just throw stuff away. Don't be like me, man. Be smarter than me, okay? That's why we're doing this, so you can be smart. All right. Well, who was that? What? Okay. So check in your bags and let's see what else was that said. Make sure your bags are adequately packed. I told you about you can check in the kiosk, then all your bags have to go to the counter to be weighed and put in. Anything you carry in your bag, guys, before they put it in the storage of the plane's belly of the plane storage, all the bags, it's going to be ran through a process to see if there's anything illegal in there or anything that, so make sure what you put in your bag is not illegal. Also, make sure you do not put any essential items that you're carrying in the bag that you need in the bag, because you won't be able to get it. Carry the things you need in your carry-on bag. All right, prevent. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. We talked about this on another broadcast about how you can prevent yourself from being scammed. So it says tips from prevention and coping with the bullet scam. Now the bullet scam is primarily in Thailand right now. It used to be in Philippines, but you never know what's going to rear up his ugly head again. It says you use your hard case luggage, and I talked to you about the hard case luggage yesterday. Heavy duty padlocks, because they're noticeable if tampered with. As much as possible, use luggage without external pockets. If you don't have hard case luggage, an alternative is to cover your bag with cling wrap. Okay, I showed you all on a previous broadcast. I showed you pictures where people, when the bullet scam was really bad in the Philippines, people was cling wrapping everything, man. Because when you cling wrap it, you can tell when somebody opened it. And they said, well, I didn't know my bag was clean. And they take pictures of it before they give it to them, so they know it wasn't open. If you do find yourself accused of having bullet in your bag, you have the right to remain silent. Y'all get that? You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, you know the drill. If you are forced to admit the bullet is yours, the confession is inadmissible in court without the presence of a lawyer. You also have the right to delay the search of your bag if you are accused. You can let the airport officials search your bag only in the presence of your lawyer, a third-party witness, and a supervisor of the airport official. You must let them find the bullet in your bag. And if it is planted, it shouldn't bear you shouldn't have your fingerprints on it if it's planted. Okay? This will be enough to cause doubt on your possession of it. So what they do, they put the bullet in your bag. Say, so you got a bullet, and we can get you off. You got 5,000 pesos, sir. We can get you off. Let you go. That's a scam, man. They don't do it in the Philippines that much. They did it when I first started coming in here. Not first started, but when I come in 2015 and 14, 15, and 16, when they were doing, they stopped when Duterte got in the office. President, he cut that out. He did a lot of good stuff, man. He did a lot of good stuff. That was one of them. But right now, the bullet scam is migrated to Thailand. And I'm telling you, man, y'all saw the stuff I did on Thailand so far. If you don't have to go to Thailand, don't go. They don't want you there, man. I'm serious. They're trying to get tourists out. Don't go with somebody who don't want you, man. They don't want you there, don't go. Straight up. I'll go where they want me. You want me here, I'm gone. But you don't want me? Hey, I don't want you. I'm out. That's what I deal with. But do your thing, whatever your preference is. All right, so we talked about all right, talked about that. All right, security screening. After you check it in, You go through your security. Okay, so you got your e-ticket. Okay, you check in, got your e-ticket, check in with your e-ticket. They give you your boarding pass. You got your boarding pass. Now you got to go to security screening before you go to the boarding area. Okay, security is going to run you through. Sometimes when you go to security screening, hold on. When you go to security, you may have to take off your belt. Sometimes they make you take off your shoes, and they make you all your jewelry. You got any rings, any watches? You have to take that off. Okay, and these necklaces. Sometimes they make all of that stuff. You mostly have to take. Some airports make you take it off. Some of them don't. Some make you take part of it off. Some make you take all of it off. The major airports, you pretty much gonna have to take off your everything. Okay, not your clothes. Now, gonna go get buck naked. Nah. No, but you got to take off your jewelry. Okay, your belts, your rings, stuff like that, watches, and then you put it in a little tray. Because they'll run it through the X-ray machine, see if everything's okay. And if you're carrying a laptop, you have to take that laptop out, and you have if your laptop is a bag, you have to take it out of the bag. Sometimes they make you take the battery out, but most time they don't. But you have to put the laptop in a separate tray and slide it through, because the laptop could be concealed like a bomb, So they have to X-ray that stuff. Okay, and so all of that time consuming. Now you see why you got to get there early. Do you see why you have to get there? Not only you going through that stuff, all 147 or how many people are going on that plane going through the same process. And I told you, going to the airline, flying is only a procedural process, standard process and procedure. So everybody going through the same thing, okay? But it takes time. That's why you have to get to the airport early. Yeah, early, okay? So after you take your shoes and stuff off, this is the wrong one. After you take your shoes and stuff off, go through and they gonna X-ray you with a little wand, see if you got anything on you. And if this sound an alarm, bing, 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 woo, 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 they're gonna search you down. They're gonna pat you down. So you got anything on you? You got anything? They're gonna say you got anything that could sharp object, anything like that, sir? I said, no, I'm all right. Then they're gonna pat you down. Once they pat you down, they'll find out nothing and let you go. Tell you, man, my first time I got patted down, man, it kept boop, boop, boop. I said, man, what's wrong with your sister, man? I don't got nothing on me. What's wrong with y'all sister? He said, ain't nothing wrong with sister. Something got to be wrong with you. I said, ain't nothing wrong with me. I had workout clothes on, baggy pants, and I had the top on too, but the baggy pants what got him, man. The man searched me everything. He touched my butt, man. I said, hey man, what's wrong with you? I have to be careful. Like, what's wrong? Then he touched my Johnson, man. My Johnson. He actually touched my Johnson, man. I said, look, man, you can touch anything. Watch out for my family jewel, man, please. But he searched me all up and down, man. He said, I can't find what's going. Then he found out the elastic in my pants. It was a little metal something in their pants. It kept running it out. He said, okay, you all right. We found out what it was. They let me go. So stuff like that. Don't let all that stuff perturb you. And again, this whole broadcast is for newbies. You said, Bobby, why are you telling me all that? I don't need to know that because you've been through it before. Newbies haven't been through this stuff. Okay? Okay? You got me? All right. I'm telling you, I'm detailed. I try to get you everything to the lid, to the 10, to the 10, to the 10, 10 point. Everything to the pinpoint, man. So you will leave here with no questions in your mind. What do you say that everything's answered, and if it don't get answered, email me. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much once you get that, you go through security, you put your belts and stuff back on, then you go to your boarding area. There's usually a little area you sit down and you wait till it's time. Well, they said flight number 447. We're about to embark, and then they're gonna call people line. If you're in row 222, please form a line and get in line. They'll take you. You get up to the desk. They say, sir, may I see your passport? Or they may ask you to see your passport or your boarding pass, or they may want to see both. Okay. Well, they're gonna ask for a boarding pass, but sometimes they ask for a passport too. So you have both of them out ready. So you don't have to say, oh my bad. You already have it ready. Give it to them. They're gonna tear off part of your boarding pass, give you part as a receipt, and they put part in their record. And you say, okay, sir, your seat number is so. Go on, you go find your seat. I sit down. That's it. So we're done. Okay. Now you know what it takes to go fly international. Okay. I want to give you some information, quick overview of passenger rights. You have rights, man. You have legal rights when you purchase a ticket on the airline. Okay? Don't let nobody say you got no rights. You got to do whatever the airline say. No, you do not. You have rights. This is a Bill of Rights, passenger rights. Passenger entitled to basic rights upon purchase of a ticket and upon arrival at the airport. Passengers also have the right to rebook or refund the ticket and to be endorsed to another carrier. Okay? Passengers are entitled to basic rights upon the purchase of a ticket upon arrival at the airport. If a flight is delayed at least 3 hours after the estimated time of departure, whether or not the cause is attributable to the carrier, passengers are entitled to refreshments or meals, free phone calls, text or emails, and first aid. Passengers also have the right to rebook or refund the ticket and to be endorsed to another carrier. If a passenger encounters terminal delay of at least 6 hours after the estimated time of departure for causes attributable to the carrier, passengers are entitled to additional compensation equivalent to at least the value of the sector delayed. If also within passenger rights to still board the flight if it takes place more than 6 hours after the estimated time of departure, and the affected passenger has not opted to rebook or refund. So you got rights, man. Okay? Don't let nobody say, I don't have no rights. You got rights. You purchased that ticket, you got rights, man. You got legal rights. I never had to exercise any of those rights. Thank goodness. I've had a few delays, but my delays have been more than like an hour or so, so no big deal. But you might have, like some of these people being in days, 24 hours, 2 days, day, sometimes you want to start exercising your rights. You have to know your rights, okay? Now, what I was going to talk to you about when you get on, let's go ahead and do that. When you get on a plane, before we ride a train, when you get on the plane, you got a whole lot of stuff to deal with, okay? You think it's easy sitting on a plane 14, 16, 18 hours? No, that ain't not easy, man. It's hard. First of all, it's hard on your butt. Yeah, it's hard on the buttocks, man. You be like, oh, so I'm telling you some stuff. When you're traveling, make sure you bring your book, something to read, some puzzle, crossword puzzle, whatever you like to keep occupy your time. Okay. Now on the international flights, you're going to have internet. Usually, there's internet option, or there may be free internet. In addition to that, if you're on an international flight, more than likely you have movies, free movies, okay? Current movies, old movies, and you'll have a music option. If you guys just like to listen to music, they'll give you earplugs. You plug in on the back of your seat, and you plug into that and listen to music. Or you can, on the back of the seat, usually there is a panel where you can look at movies, okay? So that's some things you can do to keep yourself occupied. And now, if you're like me, I don't look at a lot of movies. I'm like, I got to do something. So get up and walk back and forth. Plane. Once an hour, I get up. That's why I need an aisle seat. I got to get up. I use the restroom. When I get up and walk up and down on the plane, just look. I look at people, see what's happening. Hey, how you doing? Because you never know, terrorists might be. This kid, man, this kid. I look. Nothing wrong with looking. Hey, be like that. And I go up and down the plane, exercise my legs. That's what I'm doing. Getting blood flow. If you sit too long, your legs can get cramped up and all kind of stuff can happen to you. I get up once an hour, like clockwork, and I walk the plane. I use the restroom, and I walk the plane till I'm ready to sit back down. I sit back down. That you can do that. You can bring a book to read. You can bring crossword puzzles, whatever activity you want to do. And then another thing you want to deal, you have to deal when you're on a long flight. You might have to deal with somebody obnoxious sitting next to you. Okay, and I'm talking about. I'm not talking about first class. If you don't want to be with no obnoxious people, go on first class. Pay the extra 300 or 400, whatever they charge. It's gonna be extra. Okay, I don't deal with the first class. I mean, I'd rather just deal with the people in economy. But you might have to deal with somebody obnoxious. They want to keep talking to you the whole flight. You don't want to be hearing talk to you in the ear all the time. Listen, look, man. I like what you said, man. You cool, man. But I'm trying to get me some sleep and take you a nap. I said, look, man. I like what you're saying. I got to read this book, man. Get them off you. Get them off you, okay? Tell them be nice, but get them off you. Then when they get the message like that, they'll leave you alone. Okay, then you're going to have to deal with the kids. Okay, KIDS, kids, crying kids, hollering kids, mean kids, disrespectful kids, coughing in your face, all kinds of slapping you. Like, what's wrong with you? And you can't say that. You can't deal when the kids mess with you, man. You got to be, that's your child. Tell him to wash his hands. You got to do it like that. You got to be on smart with it. You just can't say, keep your hands here. You won't cause trouble that way. All kind of stuff I'm dealt with on these flights. I got to give the people this information. Lisa D says too long. I don't care. I got to give the people information, Lisa D. Huh? Okay. All right. I got to cut it. But I'm going to tell you some more stuff, man. But Lisa is to cut it. I got to listen to my director. But yeah, man. Huh? But yeah, man. When you're dealing with these people, you have to be direct. You can't be playing no games. Okay? Because a lot of time, people just as experienced as you, they be trying to get over on you. Hey, sir, we got this flight. They paid me to get this flight, and you think you can spare, I'm sorry, sir. No, I'm not here for that. Cut them off. And if they keep bothering you, you have a right to notify the attendant, okay? Contact the attendant, push that little button, or get up out your seat. So look, man, listen, please, ma'am, this gentleman right here is very rude and obnoxious. I don't want to be sitting with him. Please find me another seat. Sir, we don't have another seat. Well, you better move this guy somewhere, because me and him going to roll in a minute. You don't want to see that, man. You don't want to see me go off on somebody in this airplane. Please, man. They'll find me someplace. But yeah, you gotta be all these things, guys. You gotta be aware of. Keep your valuables where you can get to them in visible sight at all times. Keep in your backpack, keep in your fanny pack, whatever you're bringing with you. Keep it where you can get to it. I carry a purse. I usually put on my shoulder, but when I go to the plane, put right down there by my feet. I didn't talk about that yesterday. Yeah. I'm telling them again. Put it down at your feet so you can see it at all times. Okay. At least decent. I'm talking about it. I don't care. I have to give it to you like I can give it to you, so you know. I'm talking about these new people that never been. I'm not talking about the old people been there before. New people get this because they need this. Anyway, I'm done. These D want me to quit, man. But I want to keep going, man. I got the most stuff to tell you, but it's all right. We're gonna ride a train, man.
You're ready to go to sleep.
I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize to you guys. I told you about the passenger rights. We're getting ready to ride the train. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know what I got to do now. Don't let me forget. Y'all let me forget yesterday, but I'm not gonna forget today. We got to do our tribute, Kobe, and then we're gonna do our Black History tribute. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Did y'all like that? Was that good for you? All right, I like that, man. I like that kind of stuff. Kobe, man, I'm gonna miss Kobe. One of my favorites. I tell you, man, I always like Kobe, but I like LeBron better. I don't know why, but LeBron and me, like, we just click more. But I always like
biased.
Lisa D say I'm so biased. I'm not biased. I like both of them, but I like LeBron better because LeBron is like average kind of guy, man. Kobe's like an intellectual, and I'm an intellectual. I can be either way, but I like LeBron too. But they're good. But I'm gonna miss Kobe, man. Kobe was I'm still hurt about it, but I'm getting over it, I'm getting over it. He was one of my favorites. And Dr. Charles Drew, if you didn't know, very, very smart man. He looked like he was white, but he's not white. He's black. He was just mixed with some whiteness in him. Very smart man. He started the blood banks in the United States, and he was cut down at 40, I think 46 years old, got killed in an car accident. Brilliant man, brilliant man. The world is better because he contributed to the betterment of the world by introducing the blood banks. He was missed then, and he's still missed to this day. All right, guys, know your history, African Americans. Please, you got. If you don't know your history, get in the books, get in the start, read, go to the library. You got time, make time, break time. It's always good to know where you came from, man. Always good to know your history. All right, I'm talking too much. These do want me to move on. All right, your people get ready. Well, the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. It just gets on board. All you need is love. Ooh, sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. All aboard. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train? Y'all ready? Everybody ready? Y'all ready? You ready for the roll call? Y'all ready for the roll? Listen, what you lay on there, Leslie? Y'all ready for y'all ready for the roll call? Y'all ready? Everybody ready? Here we go. First man up. Who man enough? I want to see who man enough today. Who man enough? Who tough enough? Who rough enough? Who buffed up enough to be the first man up? Who is that man? Who is that man? Got Murphy Hayes, first man in the hit. What's up, Murphy? What's up, Murphy Hayes?
You know what time he's in? 9:20.
Huh?
9:20.
He started 9:20. Oh man, I'm sorry, Murphy. We had to reschedule for a little bit. Glad you made it.
About that,
Glad you made it. Murphy says, I'm the first shirt on the train today. Good to see you, Murphy man. Murphy man is rough enough. He's tough enough. He's rough enough, tough enough to be the first leader. He's a leader of the pack. There's a pack of other guys behind you, Murphy, and they waiting to get on this train just like you, man. They want to get this love. They want to feel the power, the electric power of the love we got for them. And we got some love, man. See this big heart right here? I got some love in my heart for you and you and you, all my brothers out there, man. Brotherly love, man. We like this, man. We like this. That's how we do. We roll together, man. We roll. We roll strong. We roll strong. We roll long. We roll tight. We roll right, and we roll right from the heart, right from the start, man. That's how we are, man. This is a community of people, like-minded people, like-spirited people, like-hearted people. We run tight together, man. That's how we help each other. Each one what? Teach one. Each one what? Reach one. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. When you come to this show, you're going to get some love, man. Whether you want it or not, we got it for you. We're going to give it to you. Thank you so much, Murphy, being the first man up. First man up in the house, yeah, man.
Thank you, went to bed already.
Murphy went to bed. Oh, man.
I don't know.
Hi, Bobby D. He said, hi, Bobby D. Lizzie. Mayang Buta. Toot. What's up, man? Mayang Buta means good morning. Good evening to you guys out there. Freddie Mason, Perry Mason, what's up, man? Perry, you all right, man? Yeah. He never lost a case, man. What's up, Perry? You doing good? Freddie Mason said, good morning, Bobby D. Good morning, good evening to you guys out there. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. One nation under groove. Freddie Mason says, ready to ride on the love train. All aboard, toot, toot, all aboard. Gonna get this train ride, man.
You were early.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry I delayed y'all guys, but the stuff coming to the internet was really slow for a while. I couldn't get everybody's stuff down I needed, and I had to back it up. This is it. You want to do it tomorrow? I said, nah, man. I got to do this today. I'm just going to delay it out. Freddie Mason riding the love train. Bobby D. Lisa is ready to ride the train, man. All aboard, toot, toot, all aboard, man. Yeah, man, ride this train. Eddie Johnson said, toot, toot, all aboard, toot, toot, all aboard. Let's go, man. Hey, go ahead and goddamn, man. He said, let's go. Let's do this thing. Murphy, hey, take it. Thank you so much, Murphy. Hey, riding the love train. 990. Come on, man. Give him a dance, Lisa D. These little slow on the trigger today. Thank you so much, Murphy, man. I appreciate that. Murphy man know how to do the doggone thing, man. He supports this channel, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. For all of you that give, thank you so much for giving. And for all of you that show up with your presence, thank you for your presence. Your presence is important, and your giving is even more important. Thank you all. We love you. This is a community of people that shine and love and greet and teach and reach each other. And we just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like my mama used to say. All right, Murphy Head said, thank you guys for all the great videos. The ride has been amazing. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, Murphy. Thank you so much, man. And Lamont, what's up, man? You all right? Lamont, I ain't seen you in a while, man. You doing good? You all right? Good to see you, man. Ride the love train, Bobby D. Listy, One Nation under. Woo-hoo. Yeah, man. Got to have you on the love groove, man. Terry Fleming said, morning, Bobby D. and Lisa D. Morning, Terry. Morning. Good evening to you, Terry. You in the USA. Good evening to you, man. Good to see you, man. Reggie Cole, man. What's up, Cole, man? You all right? Good to see you, Reggie. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Lizzie. All aboard. Two love train, man. Let's get this thing rolling, man. We spread the love, man. That's why you guys came here, man. You came to feel the love. Hey, you remember that video I did? We and Lizzie was in the mall, right? Let me tell you about this. Me and Lizzie was in the mall. Me and Lizzie was in the mall, and take it off. Me and Lizzie, you okay? Me and Lizzie was in the mall, a yellow mall, right? We were doing a live video, and we were talking to each other, and then all of a sudden, a black guy came around. He had his Filipino wife, and he had 2 kids, right? He said, "You doing a video? I'm doing a live show?" I said, "Yes, sir." And I interviewed him for a little bit, and that's okay. Y'all have a good day. Take off. The little boy, like maybe what, 2 years old, walking. He didn't want to leave. The little boy didn't want to leave. They said, "Come on." What I've got today. He said, "Come on, go." The little boy said, he was feeling the love, man. The little boy felt the love between us, but we were spreading out all over the world. He felt the love. He did not want to leave. They had to come pull. I went to the little boy. I said, "Oh, he don't want to leave." I came and talked to the little boy. He was so filled with love. He couldn't say nothing. I said, "Musta, come my dog. Come Musta down." I said, "How are you, kid? How are you, boy? How are you, little boy?" And you see, he was so infatuated with us. He couldn't do nothing but stand there. I said, "Okay, go on with your daddy."
And he
You
know
got to go.
how to shake your hand.
Yeah, he shook my hand. I said, "How you doing?" I said, "Mustafa." He shook my hand, man. He was so infatuated with the love. When you feel love, it's like a magnet, man. You are drawn to it. That's what a little boy. You know, kids are genuine. You know that. Kids are genuine. They don't fake. They don't fake the funk like us. They tell you if they like you, they will tell you they like. If they don't like you, they're gonna run from you. The little boy, didn't want to leave us, man. He was feeling so much love. I'm telling you, man, love is like a magnet, man. It draws people. It just run up, train Bobby D, Lizzie said, "Bobby D, I saw those Tarsiers when I was in boat." Yeah, man, Lizzie brought me this shirt, man. That's nice. I like it. This Tarsier. She like Tarsiers as a she bought her. Did you buy one?
Yeah.
She bought her a shirt like this too, but it's not different color.
Different color.
Yes, different color. But she liked Tarsiers.
There's no other. All shirts there are printed with our sheer.
Yeah, they like that's all you can find out there, according to her. All right, round low train, Bobby D, Lizzie. Almost a doctor.
Wait.
What?
Lemon, Tyler gave it $2 and it don't appear on your screen.
Lamont, thank you so much for the donation, man.
Thank
It didn't
you.
show on my screen, but Lisa D got a phone over there. It's showing on her. Thank you so much, Lamont, for the donation, man. I appreciate that, man. Lamont doing the doggone thing right. Give him a dance. Lamont, what's up, man? Thank you so much, man, for the donation. We appreciate you, man. You are much appreciated. Just like Murphy, man. You guys, y'all know how to support this channel, man. And I like it. I love it. That's what we do. When you give to us, we give that much more to you. I'm gonna say this one thing now. Remember, we just closed a 2-part series, right? But I'm a reminder, I'm gonna put out a community message on the community channel, on this YouTube channel. If you want to continue, because I got some more stuff I can tell you when you get to the other side. Sometimes when you get to the other side, it's a whole new ball game, baby. Yeah, that's what it is. But if you want to hear some more about the same thing, let me know. If not, I'll keep it moving. Okay. But if I get about 10 to 15, if I get about 15 yeses, I want to hear more, we'll probably do another part 3. If I don't get any more, we moving on. Okay. But just want to let you know. Thank you so much. Almost Dr. What's up, man? Bobby, thanks to me. I'm moving there hopefully in March from Charleston, South. Yeah, that's a homie, man. That's my homie. He's from Charleston, South Carolina. That's why I was born, man. I lived there till I was 16. Then they kicked me to Atlanta, man. Good to see you, man. From Charleston, South Carolina to New York. To New York now. Okay. To the Philippines. Been there two times. Loved it. Yeah, man. More. Amos, the doctor. Hey, man, it's gonna be ball for you, man. I know you've been here a couple of times, but when you move here permanently, that's when you really feel power and love in the city, because you become a part of the fabric of the culture. You try to assimilate and you try to blend in as much as possible. It's going to be a good thing for you, man. I know you already know, but I have to support you. I'm here to support you. The love community, the love train community supports you, and we applaud you. Everybody say shout out to Amos, man. That's my homie, man. If you get to Cebu, man, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Or even if you don't get to Cebu, let me know you're here. All right. John Thomas, Rider Love Train, Bobby D and Lizzie.
Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Bobby D and Lizzie. Good morning, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening to you where you are. I think you're in Florida. I think so. Josie, what's up, man? Josie, what's up, man?
Josie, good
He said, good morning,
morning,
Bobby D. Lizzy.
baby.
All aboard. Toot, toot. Watch out for the taxi scam. They will be right out there in the airport. It's safer to ride an Uber, go to your hotel. Yeah, man. I did a video. If you go down to, I did a video on taxi scam in Atlanta, and they're here. They're all over the Philippines, but more so in Manila and Cebu. Manila is about the biggest taxi scam area in the world, and in the Philippines. But Cebu is my number two. But yeah, taxis will take you, man. If you guys are riding to Manila, and you're getting off at the Manila airport, avoid the which one is it? Yellowtail?
Yellow.
The Yellowtail. No,
But it is safe, but it is high.
it's higher, but avoid. And you got a lot of scams. You got to make sure you get the right one. Telling you, make sure if you don't do nothing else, make sure they have a meter. Because a lot of them want to just guarantee you. They want to bargain with. I'll take you to this for this how many pesos, and it's usually double what you can pay by the meter. Make sure you have a meter. Say if you get in a car taxi and you don't have a meter, get out. Say I need a meter, man. And then you get your license number, get all that stuff on the outside of the car, write it down, their name, everything. And when
No,
you
somebody will give it to you.
yeah.
There's a employees taking care of the meter taxi. They will write down the plate number, something like that. And in case of emergency, you can call the and report it to the police station.
Mhm. I heard that. Usually when you get in, before you get in a taxi, there's a guy that works for the airport. He's gonna write down the taxi's name, the driver's name, his number, license number, all of that. He will have a little slip of
Not
paper,
driver's name.
whatever, man.
It's
He'll write.
plate number.
She's trying to be detailed. I'm trying to give you the general information. She's gonna write down the general information for the taxi. You know, on a little slip of paper, he'll give it to you. If you have trouble with that taxi driver, you can report him to the taxi. It's called the LTRF, which is they regulate the taxis. And if there's a problem, he can wind up suspending his license, all kind of stuff. So get that information and keep it, because taxi drivers have a lot of different scams, man, all the time. Watch out. Joyce, he was right about that. John Chance, what's up, Bobby D?
What's
Lisa
up,
D. He
Chan?
said, "What's up, John? You all right, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you." John Chance,
Thank
thank you
you,
so much.
Chan.
John know how to support this channel, man. Thank you so much, John. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, DCD. Do the dance, please. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Chan.
that, man. Every little bit. We appreciate everything you do, man. If you just say we like you, Bobby G and Lisa D, we love it. Everything you do, man. We are very grateful people. My mom always told me, say thank you, man. Whenever somebody do something, I don't care how big, I don't care how small, say thank you. You'll be amazed what those two words will do for you. They will open doors for you. So this we always say, thank you. Yeah, man. Josie riding a low train, Bobby D and Lizzie. He said, morning, Bobby D and Lizzie. All aboard, toot toot. Watch out for the taxi. Oh, we did that already. We did that, Lizzie. Did that.
Okay.
I think we did that.
He
Okay, that's it. Is that
Right
it?
here, Terry Flynn.
Terry friend riding low train, Bobby D and Lizzie. The first step in the hardest was the hardest for me. I'm thinking about buying the tickets 3 months in advance. If I do that, it's game on. Yeah, man. You should search for your tickets like 2 to 3 months in advance anyway, because you get your better bargains that way when you buy in advance. You buy the last minute, week up, 2 weeks up, you gonna pay more. So if you have your passport already, Terry, then the next step is finding your tickets. So you're taking the proper procedures, looking for your tickets and getting the best rates. You can go to Expedia.com, go
ASAP. Tickets?
yeah, ASAPtickets.com, Agoda.com. There's a whole
Agoda?
Agoda,
I
AGODA.
thought that's for a hotel.
The Agoda does hotel tickets,
Oh, okay.
rental car rentals, all of that. But yeah, there's a whole lot of places you can go online and search, and you can go get your best prices if you search and purchase your tickets online versus going to a travel agency. Now, travel agencies are good, but they usually wind up, sticking more to you because they have to get the fees, John Chance, round the love train, Bobby D and Lisa, yes, I believe the passport card you can't use for international air travel. Okay, I didn't know that. You can only use a card for sea and land crossing in USA, Mexico, Caribbean, etc. Not air travel. Okay, I didn't know that. I did
Good
not know. Good information,
information.
John. Thank you so much, man. That's what I'm talking about. Each one what? Teach one. Each one what? Reach one. That's what we hear. He said, John said, you can't use a passport card for air travel, but you can use it for everything else except for air travel. Okay? Keep that in mind, guys. All right, Terry Fleming said, how can I book a hotel in advance? Okay, go to Agoda, Agoda, Agoda.com, or you can go to hotels.com and they'll look for the best rate for where you want to go. You can get a 2-star hotel, 3-star, 4-star, based on your price preference and your price range, and they can book a hotel on as long as you have a debit card or a credit card, they can book a hotel. That's how you would book a hotel online in advance. John Thomas riding a little train, Bobby D and Lisa D. He says 3 hours is good to be at the airport before departure. Also get through security as soon as possible, as security can sometimes take 1 hour to complete based on many passengers trying to catch a flight. Yes, that's why I stress get there in advance.
Especially in immigration, you will be hooked up there. Taking too
We
long.
had we had a one time Lisa D and I were getting ready to go to
Singapore. That
and
was my first flight. I know, first time going outside of the country.
okay, yeah, I was her first international flight. She'd flown domestic back and forth to the middle of the back, but that was her first international. And man, we almost missed our flight because of the red tape they were taking us through unnecessarily. We had gotten there way early. They kept us in the office for almost an hour and a half,
Yeah.
drilling us. Where you going? Where you going? They thought I was trafficking her as a human traffic
Yeah,
person.
because they did that because we are not married
At that time, we
time.
were not married, and we were going out to Singapore. They drilled us, man, up and down, man. Where you going? Where you? We
They
had
have to check if you have pictures together with your family, with my family together with you. We have to show that. Good thing that we brought our laptop and then the pictures is there that proves that you are my fiance.
yeah, we had to prove that we had a relationship, and that was based on the. Thank God we had our pictures on a laptop. We had receipts because I was taking care of her. I sent her, money orders and not money orders, money receipts. And yeah, she had receipts with her, and then we had emails. The email correspondence
Yeah,
was
email.
showing
The
how we had a relationship,
conversations.
conversations or a chat sessions. All of that finally convinced them that we had a solid relationship. I was just not trafficking her as because they get a lot of that with these guys coming, get these Filipinas, take them all over and traffic them as human trafficking, and then I wasn't doing none of that. And so that's what they were concerned about. They're very protective of the Filipinos. So if you guys coming out here, you're not married to a Filipino, you want to go to Thailand, or you go to out of the country, you better be ready and show them that, okay, we have a legitimate relationship. I'm just not taking her out of the country. You have to show proof of that.
And I have to tell also, guys, before, I mean, when you are in the immigration, before you leave.
Oh, go ahead. Go. Go. I don't know what you're going to say. What you going to say?
No, before you leave from the immigration, going to the, where you, where is that? Before you leave in immigration, be sure that your passport there's a stamp. Because sometimes the immigration people, they forget
Oh, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
to stamp your passport.
Okay, that was another error. Okay,
Yeah.
we went. Was it done in Thailand or was it?
Thailand.
We went to Thailand, and for some odd reason, they never stamped her passport to show that she was in Thailand, that she had arrived in Thailand.
No,
Was
departure
okay.
here. They did not stamp my passport for traveling to Thailand.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. We went to, when you leave Philippines, go to another country, they're supposed to stamp your passport showing that you're departing from Philippines. Philippines didn't stamp her passport. So when we got to Thailand, like, where's your passport?
Good thing they didn't find it.
They said,
they didn't look at it.
They didn't look at it for some reason. But when we got back to Philippines, it's like,
Philippines.
Where's your departure stamp, man? He said, well, we're coming back, so we had to leave, but she don't have a cheat for some reason. Always check your stamps, guys. Make sure that they stamp your passport with the proper stamping or departure or arrival stamp, because sometimes they forget it because they get overwhelmed with people,
Yeah.
and people make human mistakes, human errors every day, every time. So check that out. What else we got around on the train, Bobby
Yeah,
D?
because that time also we gave our two passports to the immigration, and he might be confused, or,
Okay.
because for now you have to go one by one.
Okay.
You cannot go to approach the immigration together.
Yeah, they made some changes since that time.
Mhm.
All right, Love Train, Bobby D, Dallas Cowboy. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dallas. You say I'm a little bit late, but I'm came Love Train. Good to have you, man. Better late than never. Good to see you, man. All right, let's got Ryan Love Train with that Bobby D and Lizzie. Andy, what's up, man? He said, hey, Bobby D, God bless. Much love to you, Lizzie. Thank you so much, Andy. Appreciate that, man. Always good to see Andy, man. Hey, we can't have a show without Andy Murphy Hayes and Reggie Coleman and who else? Who else? They got a bunch Terry Fleming. We can't Eddie Jackson. We can't have a show without y'all. Y'all make the show. You guys make this show. You are part of the show. I need to start this show saying featuring Reggie Coleman, Eddie Jackson, Andy, Murphy Hayes, John Chance. Who else? A whole bunch of others. Y'all, you guys make this show, man. I'm serious. Reggie Coleman, Round Low Train, Bobby D. Lee Season, Bobby D. Everything you're saying. I went through at Philadelphia International Airport and I was just going to Montgomery, Alabama. What? They did that all of you just going to Montgomery? Wow, they must be really strict in Philadelphia, man. I've been to Philly before when they wasn't when I went out there, they wasn't that bad then, but that was a long time ago. They done got stricter now. Look around Love Train, Bobby Dean, Lizzie, Reggie Coleman. So I can imagine on international flights, me myself, I would be there like 4 to 5 hours. Hey, it's better to be early. I can tell you that, man. But just make sure you have plenty of things to do. You can go get you some good food to eat, relax. Remember now, the hotel, the airport prices are higher. So whatever you better bring some money with you because you're gonna pay like almost twice as much you would pay on the street for a bottle of water, whatever. Everything
But
gonna
you
be.
can bring your own snacks,
Yeah,
except for water.
you can bring your own snacks in the airport as well. Reggie Coleman, Round Low Train, Bobby D, Lee Steve, One Nation Under. Woo! Bobby D also hear that if you are a big man, you have to buy.
I didn't know that.
I don't know, but that's what I heard though. I heard that too, Reggie. I heard that too, man. I'm not sure how that true is, but it's what I heard. I've never heard anybody say they bought two seats. But I tell you what, I did read an article.
I will ask Chris for
Don't
that.
That's
Just
not
kidding.
funny. But yeah, I've heard that. I read an article where some people do have to buy two seats, but it's if you're a big guy and you're comfortable in one seat, why would I buy me two seats when I can save money buying one seat? And if I had to buy two seats, I might as well go to first class because first class is really comfortable, and they got the huge seats. So if I'm gonna buy two seats, I'm gonna go to first class where the seats are huge. By Love Train, Bobby D, Lisa D. Murphy Hayes says, I'm retired and can go all night long, baby. Oh, yeah, man. Ride it, baby. Ride it. Rock and roll, baby. Lock it and ride it. All right. We got Leo Faison. What's up, man? You all right? He said, what's up? What's up, man? You good? You good? Good to see you, Leo. Round the train with Bobby D and Lisa D. One Nation Under. Blue Sky 56. What's up, man? Good to see you. Round the low train with Bobby D and Lisa D. He said, thank you, Bobby D and Lisa D. One question for you. What kind of converter would I need coming from the USA for my electronics? Say a laptop, here, clip it. You're gonna need a converter that has 240. The new USA is
Adapter.
yeah, converter adapter. What do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. You need an adapter converter adapter that has 240 amp. Okay, and USA is usually 140, I believe. But that's what you're gonna need. I know for your hair clippers, your laptop may be okay. Most laptops are adjustable or adaptable to because my laptop and I had an old Dell, and I brought it out here plugged it in, no problem. But if you got a newer model, you sure are going to do it. But even an older model, the laptop should be okay. But your hair clippers, as far as your cell phone should be adoptable as well.
They have for hair clippers. They might have an adapter, just like the hair dryer that you brought.
Yeah, I said the hair clippers, you're gonna need a adapter for the hair clippers, but the cell phone, you should be okay, and your laptop, you should be okay. But your hair clippers, you're gonna need an adapter for that. So let's go to your Radio Shack. or what's the other one out there? There's another big one out Walmart. Anyway, go to the electronics store and tell them what you need,
They
or you
can
can
buy it here.
yeah, you can buy it here, or you can go to Amazon.com and order it. I bought through two of them, and I bought it online through Amazon.com. It was cheap, like $2, man. But you go out in the store, it's gonna cost you more than that. Amazon's got some of the best prices available for that kind of stuff. RYT, what's up, man? He said, I'm going to catch Korean Air to go to see. There you go, man. That's my kind of airline, man. Korean airline is, in my opinion, one of the best airlines out there in the business, man. For international travel to the east, come on, I'm about finished with him. Yeah, where you?
Okay,
Can you
sorry.
wait, please? She's just in a hurry. Korean Airlines is one of the best out there, man. They treat you like kings and queens, man. They give you good food. I mean, they treat you with royalty. As soon as you get on the plane, man, you sit down. As soon as y'all take off, first thing they're gonna do, they're gonna bring you a hot towel. Yeah, man. They bring you a hot towel. It's a wet hot towel. It's warm. And then you get that hot towel, you put on your face, you relax. They want you to relax. They don't want you to go, they want
To
you to
wake
relax.
you up.
Wake you up, relax, whatever. And then you give you that hot towel, wipe your hands off. And then after that, they come bring you some snacks. You bring some snacks. And then, cheap stuff, nice stuff. Then after that, you get a meal. Then after that, they give you another snack. And they keep going and going all the whole flight. Man, depending on how long your flight is, if you're going to the Philippines, you're probably going to wind up getting about 10 or 12 meals, man. And good meals, man. They don't, you think they have plastic? Everything is regular metal utensils and regular plates. No cheap stuff. And the people are very, very friendly. Very, very friendly. And they want you to come back. They cost a little bit more now. Ching, 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 ching. But it is worth it, man. Every chance I get, I try to fly Korean. When we went to Japan, I was trying to, we had to settle what did we use? We was,
But
huh?
Philippine Air.
We used Philippine Airlines because they had a good deal on the price. We trying to save a little change to the change. But every chance I get, I try to use Korean. Good deal. You can't go wrong with them, man.
Good.
Yeah. Smooth Rich, what's up, man? He said I'm riding the train with Bobby D. Lizzie. Good to see you, man. Riding the love train. All aboard. Toot toot. James Tony, what's up, man? Good to see you, James. You all right today? Bobby D, I have a black belt in karate. I want to move to the Philippines. Me and you can open up a karate school and make some money. Hey, man, I'll be with you on that. I know how to do one of these. Hey, man, I never took karate, but I know karate. Yeah, y'all know who said that, right? James Brown. James Brown said that, man, back in the old days. Man, hey, man. Hey, I'm always good. I'm always open to business ventures, man. Hook me up when you get here, man. Yeah, around the love train, Bobby D. Lizzie Murphy. He's Murphy, man. What's up, man? He's a Bobby D. I hear so many horror stories about passengers in the air cruise. I just hope I don't have any problem. You be all right, Murphy, man. If you are, it's according to how you handle yourself and how aware you are of your surroundings and environment. You're going to be fine. When you get to your airline, you get on the plane, you'll probably be sitting around 2 or 3 people next to you, one or two. Again, remember I told you, try to get you an aisle seat. If you get an aisle seat, guys, listen to me good. If you get an aisle seat, half of your troubles is over because you ain't got to be in the middle where you dealing with this person, that person. You on the end. And you ain't got to, if you on the window side, you got to walk over 2 people to get to the aisle. You ain't got to do all that. If you're on the aisle side, you got nobody on your right. You got one person to deal with on your left, and you can deal with that one person. You just gotta turn over to the side. If he's hollering, whatever, if he's sleeping, or look at your TV, whatever. And if you want to get up, get up. Easy, man. That's half the battle right there. Get an aisle seat. The next battle is if you don't have an aisle seat, you're in the middle. People messing up, they hollering and stuff. You got to get you some earplugs. Bring you some earplugs. Put in your ear. Push your seat back. Relax. Recline your seat. Chill out. Okay. Bring you something to read. Keep yourself occupied. Keep yourself focused. You're gonna be all right. And if somebody get totally obnoxious, ding, 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 call a flight attendant. They'll straighten them out. Remember, I on you news. What's up, man? Ride a love train with Bobby D. Lisa D. I see Lisa D is shy with her English. No, she's not shy.
Yeah. They're broken English.
She all right. She Lisa D. I always tell Lisa, yes, you need to study your English. She said, She don't want to study. She just like talking like she is. So I accept her as she is. I don't care how she talk, as long as I understand. Sometimes I don't understand. I'm like, what you say? But I'm with her a lot now, so I understand her much better. But She says she just wants people to accept her as she is. I said, I accept you as you are just because you accept me as I am. So I gotta deal with it. I gotta deal with it.
No choice.
Just like James Brown said, I gotta deal with it, man. Traveling man, what's up, man? He said, riding love train, Bobby D. Lizzie. I'm healthy, weigh 356 pounds and some change. I need three. I need three, baby. Man, you be all right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you, man. Bring yourself on. If you find you can't fit in the seat, get you first class. But you'll be all right. Well, I seen a lot of larger men on the plane. It's maybe a little snug, but it's okay. And they get up. That's another reason. If you're snug, you're a big guy, get your aisle seat. That's half the battle. If you having trouble sitting down, you can always stand up, get up, move. You don't have to be going over three people to get to your seat. Remember, man, one of the keys of being comfortable and relaxed on the plane is your ability to be mobile. Get up when you get ready without bothering other people. Okay, aisle seats. Remember that. Right, I love Chamber Bobby D and Lisa D. James. Tony, what's up, man? He said, if someone questioned my relationship with my woman, I would be ready to punch and kick them. Somebody would get kicked across their neck that day. Somebody who would question your relationship with your woman, man. Hey, oh, you talking about? Okay, he's talking about when we went to when they stopped us in the Bureau of Immigration in the airport. We were getting ready to go to Singapore, me and Lisa. That's their policy, man. Because
Yeah,
I'm telling you why they do it. I don't know if I explained it last time. They do it because there is a huge trafficking ring in the Philippines that take Filipinas from the Philippines to these other countries, traffic them like they're a piece of meat. They do that. That's why they do that. And this is one of the reasons why how they try to protect the Philippines. And the people that are good natured, that not doing that, is the one to catch the flack. Like being at least we came like what 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes before we almost missed our flight for that
I
craziness,
think
man.
we was the last
Yeah, we were the last
passenger.
people getting on. We barely got in. I was like, man, I would have lost my. I would have been ticked off if we lost our money on that flight, man. I said, y'all hold me for no reason. I showed them everything we had, and then they finally let us go right before our plane took off. But yeah, man, I understand your point, man. But I understand their point too. I didn't like it at the time, though. At the time, I was ticked off. I'm saying, y'all, we gonna miss our flight. Y'all need to go and let us go. I was like, but I would have lost a lot of money, man. But we thank goodness they let us go right in time.
But that time, it was not us only. It's a lot of
Yeah, there was another couple. There was another. Yeah, there's one people came right after us.
yeah.
There was another couple in the same situation. There's a Caucasian man. He had a Filipina, and they were trying to show them the same thing. They let them go right after they let us go. They was barely got. You talking about us barely got on the plane? They barely got on the plane. They were running. But yeah, man, they would do that. So I'm gonna tell you, man, if you're trying to take your lady out the country and you're in the Philippines, you better have you some proof that y'all have a solid relationship.
Especially if they are first. I mean, the wife is first traveler.
Yes, this was her first time traveling out the country. That's why they scrutinized us more closely. Because when they see somebody with no traveling record and all of a sudden she traveling out the country with a foreign man, that's a red flag,
And then they are not married also.
They're not married. We were fiance right then. I showed them our correspondence that we got engaged and everything. And so when they saw all of that, it took them a while, but they let us go. All right. John Chant, Ryder Love, Train, Bob D. Lisi, One Nation Under Groove. He said it's a good idea to sign up for global entry, clear or TSA pre-check to make life easier when flying. So you don't have to remove everything when going through TSA passport entry. Yeah, I should have mentioned that, but I try to keep it simple so people will get confused because these first time newbie stuff. They want basic stuff. But that's another feature, guys. You can sign up for that. There's a program called TSA Pre-Check where they already checked you out before everything. They got all your credentials. They know you are you. Okay. And then when you go through there, they don't go all that passport check and all that stuff. You just zoop, 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 gone. Because you already did it. When you give them your e-ticket, everything's in there. You security screening, all of your bags, all that stuff's already good. So that's another feature you may want to take a look at. John Chance is a frequent world traveler, so he knows most of this stuff. I'm telling you, he probably knows it better than me. All right, Ronald Love Train, Bobby D. Lee, Scott 56. Thanks, Bobby D. It's the best use cash there. Where's the best place to exchange money? Okay, very good question, Scott. Cash is always king in the Philippines, okay? They're now After all these years, they're finally beginning to start focusing on credit and debit cards. But you can never go wrong with cash here. Cash, they take cash before they take debit credit. Remember that, guys. So when you get here, I don't advise anybody bringing cash here. Okay, don't advise you bringing. You cannot if you cannot legally. I'm finished. You cannot legally bring over $10,000 cash because you'll be flagged. Okay,
Tax.
that's taxes, and well as the Philippine government will flag you and they'll report it to you because they think it's some kind of smuggling drug money. Okay, so bring in some cash, but don't bring a whole lot. You can pull your money from the debit card. When I started, I brought like $500 cash. I didn't really need all that. I used half of that when I was here, and then from that point forward, after my next trip, pulled everything from the credit from the debit card on the machine. Uh, what question? Oh, the best way to exchange is to go to the not the banks. Go to the malls. Go to the malls, to the money changers in the malls. They'll give you your best rate. But if the best rate you can get is your bank rate when you pull money from your debit card, your bank gives you a very
ATM.
excuse me, from your ATM. When you use your debit card to pull money from the ATM, your bank gives you at a real time competitive rate. That is the best rate. Other than that, I would suggest everybody go into the malls. They have the better rate other than your bank ATM rate. Okay? The malls. Get your money changed there. Don't do these ones outside the malls. Don't do the ones in the grocery stores because they're always, or department stores, they're always a little bit higher. Do the ones inside the mall. That's it. Huh? We see what you're talking about.
I got confused because you don't do the one in the supermarket, something like that, in the malls.
Oh, okay. Well, she's saying the supermarket, some supermarkets are in the malls, but you want to say there are certain establishments in the malls themselves that are only money changers. That's the ones you want to go to. Okay.
There is a money changer also in the supermarkets where the information or service center they have money changer.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Chaplain man, what's up, man? Is it Caraza? Oh, we thought you young bloods forgot all about that. There's hope. Yeah, man. I know about the Caraza, man. I don't know karate, but I know Caraza. You remember James Brown back in the day, man? James Brown was the man, man. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. Hot pants. You remember no hot pants? Yeah, man. All that stuff, man. I used to be the James Brown king in my house. I said, fly across the floor. Barry Mason, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ride a little train, Bobby D. Lizzie. He said, I make the show too, Bobby D. Good boy. Yeah, Perry Mason. He never lost a case, man. Yeah, he make the show. All my regulars, man. He one of my regular Perry Mason. I forgot. You know, I forgot you, man. But you in there, man. You know you in there. Good morning, Bobby D. Lizzie. Good morning, D. I love riding on the love train and seeing what Lizzie D is going to say. Or do you do throw you off? He tries to say you say so throw me off. Yeah, she do a lot of time, man. But like, what you say? Yeah, man. Perry Mason on the game, man. Perry Mason don't forget nothing. He ain't never lost the case, man. He on it. Doggone it. Ride a little train about it. Lizzie Kimberly Cunningham. What's up, Kimberly? Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, dude, I have a real estate license here in the United States and interested in working on the capacity over there. What are you and Lizzie D's thoughts? I will be there in a couple of months. As far as real estate here, it's not that hard to get into real estate. It's a little bit different here in the Philippines versus in the States. When I first got into real estate, people didn't even have to have a license, man. They just got paid money to try to sell stuff. But now, the last couple of years, they have cracked down where they have to have real estate license. They have to actually have to take the exam and so forth and so forth. But they still have some small fractions that don't have license still doing it because they haven't converted to the license yet. Getting in here, I'm not sure how a foreign person would do selling real estate. You might do well, and I'm not sure as far as the rules concerning a foreigner obtaining a Philippine real estate license. That's a whole nother ballgame. That's something that I would have to look into uh, because I don't want to steer you wrong. I want to steer you right. Okay. And loving as you is wrong. I don't want to do right. No, like just kid. But I don't know all the details of how a foreign person it's possible that you may get your license and have it converted here in the field. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But Kimberly, I'll get back to you on that. I will do some research on that, and I'll give you some information on that. I can tell you that real estate is very hot in the Philippines, especially in Cebu. Value of land is going up high, very, very fast. So if you were to able to get into the field here, you could make a lot of money. You could do well, okay? Because they always, one of the biggest markets in real estate is condos. They're building them all the time, man. Every time you turn a brand new one coming up, brand new one coming up. And how they do out here, before they even build a condo, you can buy that condo before they even build it. They want your money. And
For
you got,
selling.
yeah, they call it pre-selling. They buy you. It may take you 2 or 3 years before they build it, but
But it is cheaper.
yes, it's much cheaper if you purchase it on a pre-selling basis versus after it's built. So that's the main thing out here. They sell a lot of condos, man. So you might do well if you're able to break into this market. Kimberly said, "Oops, months." Okay, I got you, Kimberly. I got you. I got you. Right, I love training Bobby. At least she okay with her English. Some Filipinos I can't understand. Oh, yeah, her English is not as
Bro.
bad as some of the people I've talked to when I was dating online. Her English, that's why I was able to understand. Well, actually, when I first met Lisa D online, her English was terrible. I was like, so what did you say? She only know 2 words.
Yes or no? It's three.
No, I was
Yes or no. It's three words.
no, she do please or thank you as well. She knew those two. That's all she knew. And I had to actually literally teach her English as we dated online.
Because it is hard to understand for me because when I hear you talking, your English is looks like you're eating on it. You're too fast. I mean, you're talking too fast. There's what do you call that? Slang.
Okay. So when she said this, when what they call slang, when she said slang, that means that we have in our English, when we speak English, there's a dialect sound, there's an accent. Accent, that's what it is. Slang to her is an accent where she can't pick it
Yeah.
up. She don't she not she was
Yeah.
trained, she was taught English in school because all Filipinos are taught English in school. But when you don't use it, you what? Lose it. So she lost it. But she can understand it. A lot of times she can read it very well, but understanding it, you have to
It's
have
hard.
it's an accent that throws her off. Okay. So when you come out here, when you hear somebody say nosebleed, that means Filipinos say, they'll be listening to you, sir, you make my nose bleed. That means they can't understand your English. That's what they remember that term, nosebleed. Also, remember the term slang. You say, I can't understand your slang, sir. That means
Your
they can't
accent,
understand your
sir.
accent. Okay? You hear that a lot when you come out here. Right, I love Chain Bobby D. Perry Mason, he says, birthdays. That's right. Her English is fine. We understand you, Lisa D. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
All right, Perry Mason.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
Jan.
Jack Jan, right along train, but February 19th or 20th. Can we meet? Yeah, man. We'll be here. Just holler out and give us a shout out. And we'll be here 19th or the 20th. We should be here both days. We don't have anything scheduled.
Jan
The
is
thing
our
about it,
station.
man. The thing about it, man. This month is a ton of people coming out here, man. And all I want to see us at one time. We can't do it. But we're gonna take. We got you ready. Ready for you, John.
Yeah.
Everybody else, we're gonna try to get to you, but John is our number one fan out here. We're gonna try to make John. All right,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's
late.
been
It's been
real.
late.
At least these times are late. It's never late for my people, man. Our people. Hey, it's never too late for our people, man. Thank you guys because you stayed up late with me, and I appreciate
thank
that.
you.
I had to pull it back an hour because the internet was slow. I couldn't pull down stuff, and I had to wait till it speeded up. And to speed it up, I rescheduled.
Yeah,
So
and it's been raining here since last night until now.
yeah, it's been raining, and a lot of time the rain is for some reason the internet acts up. So we can close this thing out here. Go ahead, Lisa D. Big shout out to all who gave super chat donations. Thank you so much, man. You are appreciated. Everything you do.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, everybody, please do this favor for me. Go ahead and click that like button right now, okay? Before you forget, click the like button, please. Thanks for joining everyone. Okay, our Facebook page, Philippine Connections. Click on that and like that page for us, please. If you need a one-on-one, email me and we'll see what we can do. I remember for you veterans, contact Markel's TV and YouTube or that 800 number for any better veteran questions or concern. All right, that's it.
Okay.
All
We
right,
have to do our dance first.
okay, go ahead, DJ. Uma. Thank you guys. That's we showing our love by playing stuff for you. I'm gonna get some more people out here. We got a lot of other more characters I'm gonna introduce you to. One of my characters is called, y'all don't believe this, man, my twin brother. I got a twin brother. His name is Bobby C. I'm gonna introduce you to Bobby C. One of these days. Bobby C.
Who is that?
That's my twin brother. You don't know my twin?
No.
She don't know what she's talking. Y'all gotta ignore her. She don't know what she's talking. My twin brother. I'm gonna introduce you to Bobby C on the show one day. You be like, Bobby C. Didn't know you had a twin brother. Yeah, I got a twin brother. All right, guys. Who else got more comments? That's
yeah.
it. Okay, go read it. James Tony says some people say there are real estate developers that will start and then stop the project causing investors to lose them. Very good point, James. Very good point. And that's why I don't try to invest in condos because a lot of times, just like James said, start up a project, you don't pay your money for 2 or 3 years, they never go through it. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that game. So you have to be very, very careful and know who you're dealing with. Some people are legit, you start a project and go up. But a lot of them, sometimes, I don't say a lot of them, some of them go under and you've lost your money. You can't get it back. All right, round of love train, Bobby D. ART, form. Yo, Bobby D, I'm planning that move back to the Philippines. Me and my fiance going to get married. But do you have any tips on some passive flow income I can make money? I used to do Bitcoin, man. I used to do Bitcoin. I made a lot of money, but that's a good way to make it if you find a good Bitcoin plan. But I was in a lot of them when it started going down. I had to get out. I wasn't making no money. I had to make money to keep us going. So I started focusing on Upwork and Fiverr, and I started doing that. Now I only have to do Upwork and Fiverr because you guys take care of me and Lisa D. Your contributions have almost doubled, and so that's all I do. I do YouTube, baby. Guys, and the more I give you, the more you give back to me and Lisa D. So that's what it's all about. Giving, sharing, loving, and caring. But I would recommend you find out your skill sets, go on Upwork and go on Fiverr and other plans where you can do contract jobs and do some of those online. That's a big deal.
I know
Chris,
this one.
he said, when we going to do a live together? Hey, man, I'm waiting on you. We can do one anytime. We can do one now. I can do remote live with you if you want to. Hit me, man. Hit me. Email me. Anytime you get ready, Chris, I'm your guy, man. What's up? What's up? He said, I'm ready to tell my simp tales. I want to hear your simp tales too, man. I bet you got some simp tales to tell, man. All right, yeah, me and Chris going to get together. Whenever you get with me, man, we'll get together and do another live, man. We always have a good time. I don't want you news. I thought your twin brother was Dr. Mike. I heard a lot of people say that, man.
No, I can't accept it.
She said she can't accept that. Dr. Mike, cool, man. Me and Dr. Mike were trying to hook up. I don't know. He had a schedule problem. We were trying to get together to do a live, but he had a schedule problem. It's about maybe 3 or 4 times we've tried to get together and it didn't happen because we had schedule conflicts. So one of these days we're gonna hook up, and y'all be like, "Who's that? Who's that?" I said, "That's my baby Bubba." Little Mike. Oh man, Mike. Everybody said we look like, but no, we do not. No, we do not. My head is not as big as Mike. Mike, I'm just kidding, Mike. Just kidding, Mike. Don't get me now. I'm just kidding, Mike. No, we have similar features, but that's about it. All right, that's it. All right, y'all.
Okay, we're ready to close.
Wait,
This one?
wait. Hold on.
Forgot.
This one right here, my dear.
No, right here.
Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, it's Bob D.
And Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.